It is going to be on Halloween Day. Whether you're a believer or not, we all have big questions, I do for sure, about life, about death, about everything in between. And the Deb Sheppard, she is an internationally recognized medium, a spiritual teacher, an author, and for more than 25 years, she's helped thousands connect with loved ones in spirit. Deb bridges the seen and unseen beautifully with clarity, with humor, and with heart, which is how you want it to be. Absolutely. Okay, welcome to the show, Deb.
Hey, it's good to be here. Thank you.
So I just wanted to start by asking, was your ability something you were born with, or did it awaken later in life?
I think I recognized it later in life. I do have moments as a child. I remember being a teenager and telling my mom, I came into the kitchen and I said, I just had a dream that Elvis Presley died in the bathroom. And my mom goes, well, do you want powdered sugar or syrup on your French toast?
She's all, that's insane.
Yeah,
that's
so there's
crazy.
I actually died when I was 2. I drowned.
Did you really?
Yeah, so they revived me. And I think that probably did something too, as well as my brain.
You went through a membrane that was close to the other side. That's so interesting. All right, what does connecting with the spirit world feel like? I want to know, is it physical? Is it a vibration? Is it a mental thing? Where do you feel it in the body?
All of the above.
Oh, really?
So each person or medium will get information differently.
Yeah.
And so it's a language. You build this language. And for me, I primarily am an empath, so I feel things. People say, I'm empathic, you know, that kind of thing. And then I hear, see, taste, and smell. So I can smell the cigarettes or the cologne or the flowers, and I can taste from bourbon to cake to, you know, all kinds of things. And so then you see movies as well, and you interpret all those things
together and put them together. Is it, just a follow-up, is that overwhelming for you? Is it constant, or can you turn it off?
It's off.
Oh, it's off.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't want to walk around knowing people's stuff. You know,
it's like bourbon, cake, cigar. Like too much going on.
Too much. So yeah, I turn it off. And I don't think it's right just to go into people's space without permission. So, you know, I sit down, and then when it's invited, then I go there.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'm a synesthete, so I see colors with numbers and letters.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, but I'd rather smell bourbon, which would be good. Okay, so do you believe that everyone has so many people are like, oh, I'm an empath.
Yeah.
Does everyone have an ability to connect with spirit, or is that gift for a special few like you?
There's a couple ways to look at this. I took piano and guitar as a kid. You would never hire me. But I can sit down and read some music, right?
Nice.
I think some people, the way their brains are wired, that there is a connection that people have. So when people are able to see numbers and colors and able to do things, it's just the wiring of your brain.
Yeah.
For myself, I think that over time I was able to really understand it. When I was little, I didn't know that there were mediums. We talked about that.
Right.
They put people in straitjackets for that kind of stuff, right?
Throw you away over there.
Yeah,
no, for sure.
It's crazy. But I think everyone can make a connection. It may not be the same as a medium. Just like you can take piano lessons, but you may not be hosting a concert.
Nice. That's very smart. That's a great way of putting it, actually. I've been through grief. I lost my mother, and I lost my soul dog. I lost so many things. And grief can be something overwhelming. And I wanted to know what people are looking to learn from their loved ones who have passed. Sort of the question you get the most. What would you say would that be?
Are they okay?
Yeah.
You want to know, are they okay? Especially if they were suffering here, or we had to make some decisions for our fur babies. We carry a lot of guilt. Did I do the right thing? Are they okay? I had to make some tough decisions, and I can feel your grief here. So I can feel it. What happens is that they want to know what they're doing over there. They want to know that they're okay, that they're not suffering. And a lot of it has to do with healing from things that were said that were hurtful.
Yeah.
Or things that were unsaid.
I was going to say left unsaid.
Left unsaid.
Right.
And so a lot of people will come to get those answers, to kind of wrap it up so they can start grieving a new way.
It is a bit of closure, isn't it, for somebody? What do people say after? What do you hear most? Just an overwhelming thank you?
Yeah, and I think for some, especially the skeptics, which I totally embrace, but I think for some it's like, okay, I can release that and begin to heal another way. And I hear people say that just changed my life. I never really believed this. I didn't think it could really happen. And it's really an honor to be a messenger for people.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Because people who, like me, are like, they yearn for anything, like any tidbit, you know?
Yes.
What have spirits shown you or told you about the afterlife? Is it a mall? Like, what is it? A community center?
Well, I'm going then.
I know. But like, what is it like?
Well, first, there's a couple things that I say, and then I'll kind of give an example. But I always say there's no dieting or taxes, so it must be heaven.
My mom would be very happy.
She'd be happy, yeah,
She's
because we're like,
eating.
because there is a sense of a different piece. We're not carrying our earthly body anymore. We're a soul, and we all are souls, right? So we have that connection. And what I have found about the other side, it's very much in a sense that we still have growth over there.
Yeah.
But I've had people like Martin Luther King and Maya Angelou come through, and then I've had Ted Bundy.
Really?
So you get these extremes of people that can come through to give you the ability to understand that there isn't like a heaven or hell.
I see.
That there's, I remember sitting with the family, and I'm like, Ted Bundy's here. And their friend, they believe, was murdered.
No way.
So you get things like that, but then he was there with their parent or their fur baby or whoever else. So, we think that there's a heaven or hell kind of a situation.
Yeah.
I don't think that every medium is always privy to exactly the information that's over on the other side. I don't think we're supposed to know everything.
Yeah, right.
But I've always sensed a sense of peace. Always. It's always a feeling of, yeah, they're okay.
They're okay.
Yeah.
That's what we all want to hear, isn't it? That's all we want to hear.
Yeah, I think
All right. Well, you can book a reading. I'm signing up immediately. You can join a workshop, and you can listen to Deb's Spirited Straight Talk podcast. That's a brilliant idea. Just visit Deb Sheppard's website. It's debsheppard.com. That's 2 P's. I want to make sure you got that. 2 P's. For perfectly phenomenal. So stay with us. We're going to let Deb prepare to receive some messages, and then she's going to do a reading later in the show. We are back with spiritual teacher and psychic and medium Deb Sheppard. She's been preparing to receive messages during the course of the show, and I'm very much hoping that we can make a connection today. Now, before we get to the reading, I've always wanted to ask skeptics. You say you love them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why?
I think people should be. We shouldn't just be gullible and believe everything we hear, and that's on every level of what we hear, and whether it's just every topic under the sun.
Yeah, including politics.
So everything you should be questioning. I think you should go in with some curiosity and questions. It's what me as a medium, I want people not to put a kink in the hose where they're always like, no, go along
Let
with
it flow.
Let it flow.
Yeah.
And then make your opinion. But when I travel, I get readings just for fun, just to be on the other side of the receiving end.
Amazing. I bet when a skeptic jaw drops, you're always like, yes. Yeah, exactly.
We all want to do that.
Is there one reading you'll never forget? I mean, the Ted Bundy one was pretty insane.
Yeah. What happens for me anyway, when I am doing a reading, you sort of are just channeling information, so you're not as connected to remembering everything. But there are some times where you're just like, what the just happened?
Right.
And the information that can come through, whether it's a murder case or a missing person or things like that. But there are some cases that, that just stay with you because it's such an impact. I had a mother that had lost 4 of her children. Those are the times you look at your life and go, I am very blessed.
Yeah,
and
I'm grateful.
Have your gratitude. So there's certain ones like that are just really challenging. One where a child had died when the sand had buried him. You know how kids will bury.
Yes, the beach and things like that.
Yes, so those kind of things when they're kids especially.
Yeah.
I think for anyone that's the heartfelt one. When your grandmother that's 104 goes, you're like,
God bless.
Great life.
Yeah,
you had a
God
great
bless.
life.
Right.
But it's good to be that messenger to give people the feeling that their loved ones are still around.
And sometimes the parents of those need those the most.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would say that's true. So we hear that this is the time of year when connections are the strongest. Is the membrane the thinnest between us and them right now?
Veil.
The veil.
The
I
veil.
always say membrane. So it's the veil.
Yeah. What's
Is
the
that
brain?
Yeah.
It's the brain.
So,
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's the time of the year. This is probably why Halloween is when it is, and when the wheel of the year, there's certain times of the year that we have spring, summer, fall, winter, and those things. And so right now, this is the time that we kind of go within and we are bringing in this energy because everything is sort of being quiet and the leaves are falling.
Yeah.
And it makes that ability to connect to the other side a little easier for some.
Wow.
For the novice.
For the novice. For the novice, that's right. So are you connecting with anyone around you right now?
I can switch gears and be right there.
Really? You just say, I'm open to the flow.
It's like you are a host.
Yes.
You don't go walking around the grocery store, start advertising,
How do you know that about me? No, kidding.
But it's important that we respect this work, in my opinion. It's not where this is a party favor. This is really something that we take seriously, and being respectful.
That's amazing.
And being able to know that you're in the place to hear the message.
That's right. That's fair too.
So it's respecting you.
So is anyone coming through right now?
Well, I do know that your mom recently passed.
Yes, 2024.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I tune in to your mom?
I would be so grateful.
Okay. And we have Kleenex.
I was going to say,
that's
can
my
I have a
job.
Kleenex?
So first thing, what's your mom's first name?
Her name is Judy.
Okay. Strong woman?
Very.
Okay. Very opinionated?
Very.
Okay. Don't mess around?
Very.
I feel like she was the person that would push. She's the anchor. She's the matriarch of this family.
Correct.
And having her pass is a big deal because the family really depended on her on so many different levels. And is your father still physically with us?
He is, yeah.
Okay, because I feel like he's like, what do I do now? He's sort of in this bubble a little bit. Your mom thinks it's funny a little bit. He's your problem now, or whoever the siblings are. She's telling me that there was, and I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
I feel like your mom I feel like her body started shutting down is the feeling I'm getting from her. But I feel like she was a vibrant soul when she was on this planet. She just took every day to the fullest, woke up every day wanting to get things done. And I feel like she was the person that also encouraged you to be, to push yourself to things. She says that there's a lot going on in your life right now.
Oh my gosh, that's
saying
cute.
That there's this, I'm seeing everything being pulled apart.
Yeah.
And she said, but one of the things that we say in our program is it happening for you or to you? And she says that this is an opportunity for things to be rebuilt. That you're in a place now that you're trying to hold it all together. She's showing me like super glue. Yeah. You're trying to glue the pieces. And she says, it's okay. It's not broken. It's changing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, what's funny is I broke her little ring thing and I just bought super glue to put it back.
Good. Well, that's what go away because I'm seeing the glue. She also was, let me put it this way. Your mom didn't want to go, but I feel like your mom says, I'm tired. I can't do this anymore. I feel physically, everything hurts.
Yeah.
My whole body is worn out. And she says, I knew you were there. So she goes, were you on her left side or who was on her left side?
I was on her left side.
Yeah. She says that you were telling her things about it's okay to leave and that, you'll take care of dad or whatever those words are. And she said, thank you. Thank you for being there. And she's telling me that, was there service? Did she have planned it or made sure that she wanted certain things done with her memorial or her service?
She wanted a shiva,
okay.
and she wanted a certain, Jewish tradition.
Okay.
But
it's always beautiful.
Yeah, which is really important, I think.
And
yeah.
she just says you did it like you were supposed to.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's your mother.
And we did have to make decisions, like you were saying. So that's really scary.
And also, were decisions made about her medical?
Yeah, a lot.
And I feel like she sort of had an opinion, but you guys really had to make the final opinion. And she says, she's giving me a thumbs up.
Okay.
This is all really good.
Did she say I'll be okay?
Oh, absolutely. She goes, you always land on her feet. She goes, the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
It's true.
And that you always learn to pick up the pieces. And she says, it doesn't matter what other people think or what it looks like from the outside. She goes, you never been. Is this a relationship shift too?
Yeah.
Okay. Because she says that there's sometimes, were your parents married for a long time?
Very long,
Okay.
52 years.
She says, don't compare us.
Okay.
She goes, because our situation was different and your mom must have had some humor because she goes, it only worked because your dad put up with me.
It's true. It's very true.
She says, because there wasn't, she never compromised, but your dad did.
Always.
Okay.
Always.
She goes, that's why it worked.
Yeah.
But she said, when it comes to your relationship, it's very different and unique.
Thank you.
And is there some jealousy in the family or I just feel like there's some competition.
I think maybe between me and my sister, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this could be with your partner, whatever. She just feels like there's the problems that are happening are, how can I say it? Sometimes we think that this is the problem, it's really something over here.
Yeah, yeah.
And so it might be needing to get to the real root of things.
Got it.
But she says, you're a brave soul.
Thank you. Thank you for this. You can see the full interview online, of course. You can book a reading, join a class, listen to Deb's Spirited Straight Talk podcast. Just visit Deb Sheppard's website, debsheppard.com. Again, that's Sheppard with 2 P's. Thank you for that. Thank you. I mean it.